Hello viewers, my name is Machuka Nyarieko, and as usual, we are about to do an episode with a young man here, Nganga, or I will tell you his names. Just before it rains, you can see now that we are surrounded by water everywhere. There's much rain. Actually, that's one of the issues that we will focus at come tomorrow, because today we have sufficient rain, we have sufficient water, but 2 months from now maybe we shall not be having water and the people will be crying everywhere. Before I do anything, I will request our viewers to subscribe and share, so that whenever we produce a video, YouTube will automatically notify you. So with our young man here, who is expected to complete his higher education, his bachelor's degree by tomorrow, maybe he will tell us how he has been able to navigate through the 4-5 years academic run. So, how are you, my friend?
I'm good.
What's your name?
My name is Alex Nganga.
Alex Nganga.
Yes, and I'm doing accounting.
You're an accountant.
Yes, I'm an accountant.
You want to deal with money?
Yes. I want to be touching money.
Yeah.
Yes. So that is my profession.
Yes.
Expected to finish tomorrow.
Yeah.
We have an exam tomorrow.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So you expect to graduate?
Yes. I expect to graduate in December.
December?
This year.
From your institution?
Yes, from this institution.
Okay, that's good. Now, my question is, we have several students, maybe whom you began with your academics. Are you sure that all of them will be graduating with you?
I am sure that not all of them will be graduating with me, and because of challenges here and there.
Because of challenges here and there.
Yes.
What are some of these challenges that will make some of your colleagues not to graduate with you when it comes to December? Because recent, when we had a discussion with other students, they told me that you will find some students whom they began with their studies will not complete within the stipulated time. Of course, they gave some reasons. So this is a new environment. If you want to know about the reasons, you can just follow the channel. This is a new environment. What could be the reasons?
The number one reason why most students that we started with are not in a position to meet the requirements for graduation. Some of them are expelled out of the university. Others are not able to complete their units at their required time. And this is the issue. And the cause of this issue is there are several causes of these issues. Number one, there is as youth, this generation, Gen Z, something is really affecting our young men and the young ladies out there. And I can point it out, and this is the mental health of these guys. You know, the parent might be in a position whereby they are providing everything for the child. They are giving everything they have. They have paid the school fees. They have given the child pocket money, and what they require from this child is excellence and the person to pass the examination. But it turns out otherwise because of their mental health stature. You find that there are so many issues that are affecting our young men. which are causing them to indulge in drugs. They are having moments whereby they are even as I, I can attest. This semester we've been having some students who committed suicide, and it is because of their mental health. It is because that there are things that have not been addressed yet within our youth. There are things that should be addressed, and it is not it is not that it is the fault of it is not our fault that we are this way. It is not our fault that this generation is let me call it weak, because that is how the other generation call this generation. They call us weak because we are not able to handle issues as they did. But I don't blame ourselves, because the way we grew up, we didn't grow up the times of battle. We didn't grow up the times of wars, and these has caused us to have a soft spot. So whenever I have a challenge, whenever I'm going through a breakup, I may not be in a position whereby I can control myself. So you find that I'm engaging in every other thing that will make me feel alive, anything that will make me feel as if I'm a student. So you find that in those cases, I'm not in a position to meet my academic requirements. I'm not in a position to attend classes. I'm not in a position to do my examinations in time. So that is one of the things. The second thing is many students, especially in public universities, you find that the parents are not in a position to cater for them the way it is required, especially those ones with parents um, who never went to campus or anything. But you find that um, the student has been given pocket money, and the pocket money is not enough. It is not even enough to pay for the house. You find that these students, other than studying, these students start engaging themselves in things like businesses, in things like hustles. Let me call it that way. Wanaanza kuhustle, and it is not a bad thing. It is a very good thing. But the challenge comes when this student is new to Nairobi. This student is not the same student that grew up in that local village, because when he came to Nairobi, he has gotten some of the instincts that has popped up in them. They have to survive. They have to earn that survival.
Okay, okay. Before you go further, let me ask you, what happens when you find that the parents not provide for sufficient money for the housekeeping and for the upkeep of the child?
Now, this is what happens. You find that, and this happens with many parents and many students, that the parent has offered to pay. He has given the student maybe 5,000 for the rent, and in their mind, they think that the student has been catered uh,
For the needs.
for the needs.
So what happens with the student?
The
Does he
students,
attend classes? Does he attend lessons?
this student is in a position that they are unable to attend lessons, because when one is hungry, they are ineffective. You cannot even sit the whole 2 hours for the class when you are hungry. They do not. They do not attend classes. They are not there for the group discussion. Why? Because they are hungry, and their mind is always thinking where they should get money. Their mind is not doing calculus. Their mind is revolving where they should get the money. So find that this is a challenge that causes them to go out, look for a job, and since they know the condition of the family, they know the condition at home, they cannot go back to their families to ask for help.
Okay. And what also for those parents who have cleared their school fees, but you still find that after maybe completing the 4 year or 5 years term, the students still have not completed.
So for this is the one that I've said. Our students, they need regular checkup. You know, our
What about
generation.
it? Are you shying away to say that there could be drugs?
No, no, no. I'm not shying
Do you
away.
take drugs?
No, no,
Are
no.
you a drug?
I don't take drugs.
Yes.
I don't do drugs.
Yeah.
And I'm not just talking of the way I'm not just like it is not that ninatetea drugs,
Yes.
but the drug is not the real animal here.
Yes.
The real animal, it is what causes this drug. I know most young people are in this generation whereby we want to party, want to do this, want to do that, but they are all propagated by something. They are caused by something, and this is the mental health. And this is something that should be done. This should be done by 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 those ones in charge of you. When a person goes to campus, this person needs to be checked up on. This person is not a grown up. They are still growing. Still, you still need to check on their progress, check on their portal, check on their progress at school, how they are doing, what they are taking. If you are able to visit them, you can visit them, because these are children. Walitoka, they are from high school, whereby they were reading as a result of the boko. Now here in campus is freestyle.
You mean you want the government to introduce
No, no,
people
no, no,
to
no, 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 no,
universities?
no, 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 no. This is not my point. This is not my point. My
Yes.
point is, as a parent, or as a guardian, or as anyone who is.
Okay, I get your point.
Yes.
You want that parents should ensure that they
Yes.
know the progress of their young people
Yes,
while
yes.
at the various institutions.
Yes.
Yes, you have also talked of expansion of students from such an institution. I know there are many reasons.
Yes, yes, yes.
In any case, have you witnessed a student sent away because he has been involved in a drugs related issue? Because I still feel that the elephant in the house is the drugs. Because you know, once you take drugs, to eat bangi, wachakoya, all alcohol, you'll find that you tend to have a negative perception to your closer relatives, such that you keep distance so that whichever thing you do, your relatives not monitor you. And this could explain why you'll find that parents are maybe not informed about your performance, because maybe you are involved in drugs, you are not performing in school, and then maybe the parents will come to know when the time is up. Are you denying that drugs are not the main issue here? Okay, you have come up with the issue of mental health.
Yes, yes, yes.
Mental health.
Yes, yes, yes. You know, I like tackling.
Can the drugs be the cause of the mental health?
It is the other way around. The mental health is causing drugs. The state of the mental health is the one causing the young men to engage in drugs. Because I've been there, and I know this generation is not like the other generations. And this generation, as I've said, we are weak. Let me call it that way. But I don't mean any. But we are weak, such that we need emotional support. We need many of like 99%, not 99, like about 90% of the students in campus have experienced breakup. And how after that moment their lives went, the direction their lives went, some of them they did not manage to get it right. Some of them engaged in very bad things. Some of them made out of that situation strong, but not all of them managed to get out of that situation.
Very good. Sometimes it's not just the parents who do the sponsorship of students. we sometimes find that we have those students who are sponsored by the government, but you find their upkeep money comes maybe when the semester is at the midst. How do they navigate this period from the time of opening the university or the colleges up to the time when they receive their help?
There are several ways, and they are not good. They are not good because it's either they cost the students their time or they cost them their peace. The easy way, which is the good way, is they will automatically cost them their time because that is get a job to do, get something you can do, and they'll hustle.
So once the government delays to lend the money, you will find that some students have left schooling, going to look for some money
Yes.
elsewhere.
Yes, that is what I'm saying. You find that the students are engaging in business activities, which is not bad. It's a very good thing. But you find that at the end of the day, these students, as a result of because they are expecting something from the government, they're expecting something to be deposited in their account, and it is not there. They expected to be in school, they expected to be studying, expected to be doing all these things, and the funding is not there. So they are forced to go out of school, go and do other things, and you know it is not easy. Doing a hustle, especially when you are a student, it is not something that you go and pick and then you start doing it. There's that process of looking for something to do. So it
Do you
takes a
think
lot of
that
time.
the government has that feeling that these are young people whom maybe 75% come from needy families and they provide the funding in time? Do you think that there is that acceptance that these people are in need by the government? What will you advise, Macho?
Okay. With all due respect, Mr. Um, our our guy over there, I would just like to say this, that um, these systems that we have, these government systems that we have, sometimes they are full of delays, and sometimes you find that many students, they are going through much pain, and causing them to stress out of school, dropping out of school because of these things. So it is all about the systems, the way you have organized your system as help, the way you have organized your systems, when to receive this fund, when the funding should take place. I think you should be considering every institution, every person, every child that is expected to be studying at that particular time, so that the funds be deposited at the right time. Yes.
Thank you. Let's come to an end because I can see the lanes are on us. I thank you viewers for taking time to watch our video. I request those new viewers to continue subscribing so that they don't miss any information. Actually, this is the house of ideas. Thank you so much.